Hi guys, I am going to do a recording today. Things aren't set up exactly like I would like, so do your best to follow along with what I'm doing on the screen, okay? And don't mind if there's any random interruption. All right, here we go. So we talked a little bit about integers today and adding integers. So tonight you are going to be focusing on subtracting integers. And keep in mind that anything I am writing down, you are responsible as well for writing down. So put your name, wouldn't hurt to have the date. And here we go. Negative numbers are numbers that are less than 0. Hopefully you knew that. So anything that is below 0, it has a negative sign in front of it. So in the example, 3 minus 5, 3 is positive and 5 is being subtracted or taken away. So use a number line to demonstrate this. The first integer tells you where to start on the number line. So if this is 3, that means it's 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. I'm just going to put some indicators on there. So if we start at negative 3, I'll put like a little star for start. And we take away 5. A negative sign tells me to move left. So I'm going left 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I land at negative 2. And that makes sense because if you think about 3 take away 3, I'd be at 0. But I know that's 5. I need to go 2 more, so I'm left at negative 2. So that's showing it with a number line model. All right, let's continue. The addition problem, 3 plus negative 5, also gives the same answer. And that's because when we are adding that's because we're adding the opposite of positive 2. That is a typo. That should be 5. Okay, so again, minus a negative is the same as adding. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am like gibberish right now. Subtracting a positive number is the same as adding a negative number. Okay, we are adding the opposite of a positive. Therefore, subtracting integers is really the same thing as adding the opposite. Remember, opposites, negative, positive, positive, negative. Those are opposites of the number being subtracted. It's also important to realize that the opposite of a negative number is a positive number. So, sometimes when we speak to people, we refer to things as double negatives. So if I say do not talk, I really do want you to talk, right? So like, do not exercise, so really you should exercise. And it's the same idea in math. Subtracting a negative number is taking away a negative, or the opposite of a negative. I think this is really important. I'm going to highlight it. Subtracting a negative is the same as the opposite of a negative. Subtract the negative sign. Anytime you see a negative sign, it's really telling you opposite. Thank you for writing that down. So, therefore, subtracting a negative is the same idea as adding a positive. I'm going to do a few of these practice problems with you, and then I want you to finish the rest for homework tonight, please. Bring these back with you tomorrow completed. If you need to use a number line, go ahead and draw, a big one down here. I think that would be really smart. Just maybe go up as many as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Okay, so use your space. So let's start with number 1. 3 plus a -5. So I'm adding a -5. This is really the same thing as just taking away a +5. So if I have 3 and then I'm adding a -5 or I'm taking away 5, I'm left with -2. Oh, that was the same as the one above. Number 5, jumping down. 6, take away a -7, or the opposite of -7. I really know that this means 6 plus a +7. And if it's positive, I don't need to write a sign for that. So 6 plus 7 is 13. Jumping over to number 10, -9, take away 25. Which is really like -9 plus -25. If you remember from the example above, 3 take away 5 was the same as 3 plus -5. See that up here? So I can do the same thing down here. -9 minus 25 is like -9 plus a -25. Well, a negative plus more negatives is making me super negative, leaving me at -34. So go ahead and give the others a shot. I think I left you with, 9 more problems to work on. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me an email. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.